Ah, yeah. Today we're going to talk about my tattoos. Today we're going to do a dish that we have in our regular menu here in Tatu. It's scallops with jamon iberico. It's like a prosciutto, but it's the Spanish version of the ham. And we're going to serve it with a nice sweet potato puree and a little bit of lobster bisque, nice sauce. Let me show you a little bit of the ingredients. Obviously we have the scallops, sweet potato, which we will do the puree with it. And obviously different ingredients. Here is the jamon, which is supposed to be sliced. I have already here a few slices that we dry them out. And then when you try it, it's very crispy and very intense in flavor. And of course, different ingredients like a lot of herbs from microgreens or beetroot greens. We have parsley, chives, basil, red basil, thyme. We have here a nice bread, which is actually white bread mixed with all those herbs, which we will garnish the dish. And obviously a lot of different items that we will use for cooking, butter, olive oil, etc. I'll show you how to do the sweet potato puree. We have a potato here. We peel obviously the sweet potato. We will cut it in pieces. We put it to boil with just some water. Then we put inside some fresh thyme, 1 clove of garlic, and a little bit of 1 or 2 pieces of green chili. I don't put any salt or pepper. I will put a little bit of butter. We leave it to boil, and when the potato is really very soft, then we blend it. We dry them out very well. We don't want to have any water in the pan. So what I will going to do, season them, salt and pepper, and a little bit of tongarasi, a spicy pepper, Asian. A little bit of olive oil. We will pat them with flour and then put them to fry on a very high heat, very low, a little bit of butter and olive oil on the pan, high heat, and just sear them in both sides for 1 minute. Butter and olive oil together. And that's not only for taste, but if we put butter only, the milk that is in the butter will get burned and will give a very bitter taste. A little bit of olive oil give a nice taste as well. And scallops to start frying our scallops. In the meantime, what I will do, I will cut some very thinly sliced potatoes, which will be the garnish as well, or one of the garnishes for the dish. Again, in parallel, as thin as we can. So at the same time, I will fry now my thinly sliced potatoes. See, I'm turning my scallops. They have a very nice crispy texture. I will switch them off and then let them rest in the pan, because we want to make sure that they are crispy as we said outside, but yet juicy on the inside. Salt and pepper, and here we're going to put also a little bit of tongarasi as well. So I will start by putting on the bottom, on the base of the plate, the lobster sauce that I mentioned before, which actually the way we do it is very simple. We take the whole carcass of the lobster, inclusive if we have some shrimp, shell or langoustines to give more flavor. We boil it with some tomato, few vegetables like celery, onion inside, and at the end we put a little bit of brandy just to bring up the flavor. We take our sweet potato puree. We're going to resemble a small, like a garden. We're going to cover the sweet potato with some of the bread with the herbs. This is very flavorful and very intense in taste. Has a lot of herbs, basil, thyme, chives, rosemary, parsley, some beetroot leaves as well, red Thai basil as you can see here, some nice baby celery. We top up our scallops with a little bit of caviar. That's the jamon we mentioned, which is dry, and that makes the taste even more intense. Fried sage, some caper berries. We'll add some nice lemon zest, and we're gonna squeeze as well a little bit of the lemon juice. Mint. We finish with our homemade chips. Scallops with some Spanish jamon and sweet potato puree. I'm finishing the dish with our homemade chips, and here we go.